Okay, so the first question we're going to discuss today is, does Fox News on balance help or hurt the Republican cause? Now, the question seems like a no-brainer to most people because I don't know how closely you follow it, but Fox News is generally, whatever you think of them, they're generally understood to be a right-leaning news network, and they'll dispute this, but their goal seems to be the furthering of the Republican interests and the furthering of the Republican Party. They would dispute that. Most people think it's obvious. But the question that I'm putting forth is, do they actually help or hurt Republicans, the Republicans' cause in the general public? And I think they actually hurt it, and I'll tell you why. Now, I'm talking from direct experience. I'm a Democrat, but I'm very persuadable, and I watch both Fox News and CNN, and those are my main two TV news sources. And the thing about Fox News that they are doing is they have created for themselves a self-referencing feedback loop. They have created their own bubble, wherein someone goes on Fox News, and let's take, for example, the most obvious example, Benghazi, 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 Benghazi. If you watch Fox News for anything in the last 3 or 4 years, you heard, 5,000 times about Benghazi, Benghazi, how important Benghazi, 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 Benghazi. Now, here's the thing about it. Whether you think that Hillary and Obama were at fault and did something wrong or not, I can accept the general argument that maybe there is some blame there or some irresponsibility, maybe some misleading of the public. It's not that big of a deal. Even if I accept the Republican viewpoint, okay, which I kind of do, it's not something I want to hear about 500 times a week. And it's not something I care about enough. I'll let it slide. Yeah, okay, so maybe they made a mistake there. Maybe what they did wasn't that smart or intelligent. That's about the beginning and the end of it. The only time you think it's more important than that is if you watch Fox News continuously, and then someone comes on Fox News and tell you how important it is, and then the next guy who comes on Fox News has to talk about how important it is, and it feeds onto itself. Their audience now thinks it's the most important thing, so the next person who come on has to play up to it like it's the most important thing. And meanwhile, me, the persuadable person, the person who they should be trying to reach, has completely turned off and could care less, because it is nowhere close to as important as they are pretending it is. Nowhere close. Even if you accept their view of wrongdoing. Another perfect example is the Obama never says Muslim terrorist thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's really inane and stupid that Obama does not say radical Islam when he's talking about terrorism. I think that's really stupid and idiotic of Obama, but I don't think it's that important. It's dumb, and he should say it. But when they talk about it on Fox News, they'll say to somebody well, what's your strategy against terrorism and ISIS? Well, the first thing we got to do is start calling them radical Islam. We got to start naming our enemy and calling them what they are. And the only reason why that even makes sense as a talking point is because they've looped it around so many times that their audience thinks it's really important, and they keep it because they keep insisting it's really important. But it isn't that important. Are they right? Kind of. But who cares?